Well, welcome to the YouTube channel. Whether you like it or not, this is how radio used to be. Let's see what the future holds. This is M0 Sugar Golf Sugar. Hello everybody, I just thought I'd do a little video on RT Systems programming software for the FTM300 Delta, Yaesu's new fusion radio. And just show you some of the aspects of setting up the radio so you can change rooms on repeaters, or go into gateways, or go into to private rooms via the repeater. My local repeater is GB3 Whiskey Fox, which is the Otley repeater. It's about 9 kilometers away from my house, so it's easily reachable. But let's start with the programming software. So this is RT Systems, and I'll make it big so you can see. So one of the features is radio menu settings, and within the radio menu settings, as you can see, I've got a Bluetooth PTC switch attached at the moment. I'll just show you that. So that's the PTT switch for the radio. So when I'm mobile, I can just strap that onto the steering wheel and use it with a headset, so it's hands-free and Bluetooth. So okay, DTMF and Internet. One of the wonderful features about this new radio is categories. So as you can see, I've got YSX IDs on the YSF reflectors using my Pi-Star. So you can put in categories there, and favourites on YSX. You can put in categories there, and the reason I've done two different ones is YSF reflectors. Although these 3 rooms in particular do have the same numbering system, YSF reflectors can have different numbers from YSX reflectors. So this is where you would enter the rooms that you want to choose from on the different systems you may be using. So if you're using YSF and a Pi-Star, you can put category 1 tab there, and as you see on the radio, in the live feed window, the radio is displaying the categories, and I'll show you that section shortly. Currently I've got set up 3 rooms on the YSF reflectors, 3 rooms on YSX, and then I've got YSX repeaters that I can link directly into. So GB3WF in Otley, I can link that to GB7SH in Sheffield and speak through the Sheffield repeater, using again the YSX side of things, using a YSX repeater or a YSX gateway. If it was a gateway I was connected to, I could connect to, say, a local gateway to one of these YSX gateways, and I can connect the Otley repeater to Farmer Dave's gateway in Ottery St Mary, MB6 FT. Also, I can connect, as I've just tested with Paul M6JPW, who is now 2E0KOA. I can connect either a gateway or a repeater, the Otley repeater we've just done a test on, directly into his YSX room. So I can speak to him direct, just through a local gateway or a repeater at my end. And it comes up with all the usual information, call sign and distance to the gateway. There are a couple of other stations here that I talk to on a regular basis who I know have YSX boxes or HRI200 boxes, so I can log into their rooms via this way, even if I'm connected via PDN mode or HRI mode, direct through the radio or any other mode. The only thing I can't connect is YSF direct through to a fusion room. Unless the operator has set himself up a YSF reflector. If he's done that, then I possibly could do that. But he would have to make his ID on YSX exactly the same as his ID on Yaesu System Fusion. So yeah, that's a brief setting up of the radio, or the radio. What you do then is you close and apply it, which you then send it to the radio, so you can send data to the radio from the software program. And as you can see, I've got all my simplex frequencies and repeaters, gateways that are local to me already set in the software. So we won't do that again, but we will get rid of that particular screen, and we'll show you the or I'll try and get the I'll stretch this one up so you can see it better. There you go. So this is my FTM300, and it's live at the moment on my Pi-Star. So the categories that we set up favourites for YSF, YSX, repeaters, gateways, and if I move this control knob down, user rooms. To choose whatever is listed, you just highlight it and click on the channel button, and it will give you back a list of what rooms you have in each of your favourites. And as you can see, we have CQ UK Global, 67 people in that. CQ UK2, the Snug, 10 people are in that, and the American link on YSF, which is showing nobody on that one at this moment in time. So if I choose CQ UK2, the Snug, there are 10 people connected, and this is using my Pi-Star, so if I press that button, it will take me into the YSF room. And it flashes to say that we are connected. If I go back, I can choose a different room. If I go back again, you'll see that we are now connected on the YSF reflectors to the Snug. So that's quickly how to set up multiple rooms in your memories and how to connect your YSX without having to use the microphone. But I set it up with RTM, RT System software, not the Adams 12, the free software that comes from Yaesu. But I'm supposing that may also be the case within that software. There may be in the menu settings a way to do exactly what I've done with the categories here. So if we click search and direct again, you'll see that you can either click all and search by room name. We'll do that now, so you can see what that looks like. And there you go, there's the room name search. And unlike some of the other Yaesu Razor, I'll just turn that one down. That's the CQ UK firing up. So I'll just turn that down a second. Okay, so as you can see, it works exactly the same way as it would work on YSX. But there used to be a thing that when you went back, it would not show how many people were in the room. Once you got past the first or second screen, but that doesn't seem to be a problem here. So as you can see, let's see if we can get this camera. There we go. So yeah, that looks a bit better. It's a very old camera, need a new one, but can't afford it at the moment. So if we go back up the list and go back up, it used to be that the Pi Star wouldn't redisplay the numbers of people in each room, and as you can see, it now does on the FTM300. It keeps the information. I don't know where it stores it, but certainly keeps the information. So and it's the same with going through a YSF repeater. If you go back to your category rooms by clicking the back button, if I was on a YSF repeater, I could click on YSF repeaters, and that'll bring a list of all the repeaters I've got in the categories section. It doesn't work first time every time, and it may be because I'm on Pi Star rather than the repeater. So it what it does do is when it's on a repeater, it tries to search the list on the HRI box to make sure that the rooms are connected. So that's probably why it's not coming up with no data. So we'll just go back out of that. But as you can see, once you've set them up, they remain, and at the moment we're connected to Snug. So just to prove that it does work, I'll go back into the YSF Reflectors. And I'll change it to American Link. Connected. If you press the back button and twice, you'll see we're now connected to the American Link on the YSF Reflectors. So hope you found this video interesting. Makes life a lot easier on the FTM300 when you're mobile. Whether you're using an MMDVM in your car, using Pi Star to connect, it saves you having to try and hold the microphone while you're driving and pressing the DTMF number. This has been M0 Sugar Golf Sugar, FTM300s. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll do some more as I find out new things about this new radio. But it's been my pleasure. Have a great day.